the beginning of the day, and what are the procedures at balancing the drawer at the start of the shift?
It's usually either Riff or I or Larry will dole out the cash registers, and it's usually one cash register per bartender.
Okay. And who counts the cash receipts at the end of the day and makes the deposit transaction to the bank? Who records the cash transactions into a journal and posts to the general ledger?
Usually that's either Riff or I
Mhm.
that do that. We balance usually at the end of the day, or the next day for the night before, and then one of us two will make the deposits.
And then does each customer receive a receipt for the purchase? Are the receipts numbered in such a way that the gas in a sequence, like missing transactions, that are properly detected and investigated if something happens?
Not every guest gets a receipt. They can if they want to, but it's just a lot of it's high volume. A beer here, a beer there, around the drinks. Usually the customer doesn't want the receipt, so it's either cash or credit card. So if they want a receipt, we can get them one if they, but usually it's just a very fast-paced, ongoing. So it's very hard to detect if several receipts are skipped over, because it's just every bartender, every time they ring something in, starts a new check. So you got upstairs, you got downstairs, you have multiple checks going at a time. So
Let's see. Is each cash register locked when it's not being used by the cashier? Is it does the head cashier balance daily transactions at the end of the shift for each of the cashiers? How reports for each cash register agree to the deposit made to the bank? Is this done by person or separate from the cashier's area?
The bartenders don't balance their own drawers. We balance them, at the end of the shift, and then deposits are just made regularly between the owner and myself. We're the ones who do all that and make all the deposits and stuff. So there's no way deposits got to be missed, or there's machine cash or anything like that.
How does the business make sure that the cash receipts for each station get deposited to the bank? How are the lost deposits get handled?
We don't have any lost deposits because they're just made on a regular basis. And like I said, there's only two of us that handle it, so we pretty much know what each other's doing.
Okay.
So there is no lost deposits.
Okay.
That's only if the bank screws up. So.
Okay, we're good.